Just come and look at it.
I've got work.
Yeah, me too, but it's only round the corner. It's perfect, right? It's got a little shop front, a room in the back. I can put my machine in and do all my alterations in there.
I'm going to get into trouble.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble for me.
Morning.
Morning. I think he's mistook us for somebody else.
Morning!
Doing the window display.
No, you just look weird.
Memorable?
Weird. It'll be a load of Venus flytraps dressed in vintage clothes.
God, that's genius. We have to do it.
Oh.
How are the sums looking? Can we afford it?
I couldn't help seeing those images you're swiping. The old council drop-in, yeah?
Why?
I'm afraid I've already put an offer in. Just awaiting confirmation. I'm sure you'll find somewhere else. Sorry. All's fair in love and retail.
I reckon he's undercut him.
How do you know?
Smug level. Plus, he's a bargain basement kind of guy, isn't he? I bet you that if we offered them the asking price, it'd be ours.
He'd be fuming.
All's fair in love and retail.
How long before you seriously worry about someone?
Depends who they are. Depends who you are.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I've got a short worry fuse and naturally fear the worst.
Johnny, by any chance?
He's so unpredictable at the moment.
Sorry. I completely forgot. Kathy reminded me when I was halfway through a steak pasta.
Can I get you two a drink?
Yeah? Are you boozing or boring?
Is this work or pleasure?
Just lunch.
I'll have a beer.
Orange juice. Cheers.
Come on, we'll send Kathy a picture. She must be gutted because she's working. You should bring her next time.
Well, the thing is...
Nice though, innit? Just us two. Bit of peace and quiet. Shouldn't half go on a bit. Cheese.
Yeah.
Oh no, look at Munter. Come on, let's do another one. Show Kathy we're much nicer now we're friends. Big smile.
You have your purse in the bistro, you numpty. How are you going to run a business?
With your help,
Hey.
Alice.
You know, Brian and I had our hearts set on that empty unit in Victoria Street.
You know, so have we.
Well, surely you don't want to be tying yourself to monthly rents at your age.
Surely that's scarier at your age.
Well, Flora's helped us out. She loves the idea of a vintage shop. She'll never be out of it, will she? Dresses, 50s and 40s, and I can do alterations in the back.
Yeah, Sinead's got such a good eye. You're going to do brilliantly.
I do love those wraparound house coats.
Oh, my dear old mum was never out of one of them.
What were you and Brian going to do with the shop?
Oh, shelves of metal bits and bobs and string and sawdust.
Oh, that's nice.
Stop being so nice, Sinead. This place is your dream, right? Last night she made a list, essentials and non-essentials, and on the essentials list was a window box full of bright red geraniums.
Listen to you. I'm not sure Brian would even write a non-essentials list. If he did, I'd probably be on it. Oh, right. You win.
Oh, seriously? But what about Brian?
Leave Brian to me.
Yes!
Fruggle!
Come on!
Daniel!
Oh, come on, you know you want to.
You're gonna get me sad.
All right, then, we'll ring in sick.
No!
Fine, I'll ring them then. I'm afraid that Sinead's sex drive is out of control. She needs Rudy's around the clock as a matter of the utmost urgency.
You are literally the only person in the world who calls it Rudy's.
Yeah, because I'm English and therefore repressed. Get over it.
Repressed? You're jumping rampant.
Hey, finally.
I blame that Kyle O'Connor. Did I say blame? I meant thank.
So, are you coming back to bed?
Nope.
Wait, you're going to choose a sewing machine over me?
I've got to put the hours in so I can slope off to the auction. Remember our business plan?
Yeah, well, I can go to the auction.
Don't think so. We don't want tap.
Yeah, I know. We want stuff that's good or, you know, has potential. How hard can it be?
Right. But just don't get into any bidding wars. I know what you're like.
Hey, I'm all about the profit margin, me. There you go. Put that in your rucksack. Oh, and, don't bother worrying about denying me my Monday morning conjugals. It's fine. I'll live.
Oh, what a trooper.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm trying to get a hold of your nephew.
Well, what do you want me to do? We're not joined at the hip, you know.
He sent me an email in the middle of the night telling me that he's selling the premises and that he's relocating the business. In an email.
Well, okay. That's more than I got.
What is he playing at? Your nephew has left me high and dry.
Yeah, that's what I was just coming to tell you. It says that he's running away with Eva and Susie. They're going to start a new life together.
Oh, they all lived happily ever after. Except for Imran, who's now well and truly shafted.
Yeah, I think it was all a bit spur of the moment.
I'm going to sue the shirt off his back.
It must be hard to know that he's going to be bringing up Susie.
Yeah, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be honest. But in some ways, it's easier Susie's not around anymore. Full stop.
I'm sorry.
So, how did it go?
I got into a bidding war.
You're joking.
Some wannabe hipster, too cool to wave his paddle, just slight nod of his head. Where's the fun in not waving your paddle? Anyway, he peaked at 20 quid. I came in at 22 and he folded like a deck chair.
Maggie!
Haven't seen him yet. Those ones.
Wow. This is very Bieber.
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. Bieber as a live and breathe.
Bieber was the go-to boutique on King's Road in the 1960s and 70s.
Good knowledge.
Something I can teach you for a change.
There's loads that you can teach me.
Hey, careful. Sure there's a clause in the contract that says no snogging on the factory floor.
Shall we go get some lunch?
Starving.
Oh, and in other news, there's a jumble sale on at St. Paul's this Saturday. 10 bells.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So we'll go to the car boot first thing. Then we'll go for a rumble in the jumble. Then breakfast at a greasy spoon. What?
Nothing. It just all sounds perfect.
What's that cut?
Oh, you could start wearing them around your neck.
Nah, funny. All right, I'll see you back at the ranch. All right, steady on.
Results? Oh, man.
What?
It was a moth.
So? It's not the end of the world.
It could be the end of Underworld. What if he's laid eggs? Moths never fly solo. I can't believe it. Broad daylight. He must have come in on summit, or else we've got a nest.
Do you not think you're overreacting a little bit?
You could have gone to Oxford, yeah?
So?
Well, moths in a fabric factory. Hurt to Daniel.
Daniel receiving.
I better check the stock room.
Lifestyle tips from Jimmy Cripps. If you enjoyed my series on wasp nests and other pests, you're going to love these knockout techniques on dealing with the ultimate furry fiends, moths.
Get on with it.
Did you know there's over 2,500 varieties of moth in the UK alone?
I don't really care, Jimmy. I just want you to tell me how to get rid.
And after you've done that, Barbara, I'm using this room. I told you this morning. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Place the clothes in your freezer. The low temperatures will kill any eggs and larvae.
Brilliant.
Daniel, have you got someone in here?
No. I'm just watching a video about how to defrost a freezer.
Wow. You seriously need to get out more.
Yeah, it was all clagged up, so...
Not really. You were fine yesterday. Let me have a look.
No, it's fine. I sorted it. Anyway, look. I think we should use up this, so I'll make us something nice.
With the broad beans and lemon sorbet.
Calla! You okay?
Yeah, sorry. I've got this inquest on my mind.
Aiden's.
Yeah, it's been brought forward to this Friday.
Well, I hope it goes well. Idiot. What a stupid thing to say. How can it go well? I'm sorry.
Daniel, it's fine. What can I do you for?
Oh, I'm worried. I think I've done something at the factory.
Oh, like what?
Well, I bought Sinead all this vintage clothes. And I took them into Underworld, and they were full of moths.
Seriously?
Is that bad?
Bad? Have you any idea how much damage that could do? I mean, moths in a knicker factory, all that fabric. You'll have ruined the place.
Please tell me you're joking.
Well... Yes, of course I am, you muppet. Honestly, a few moths in a knicker factory, I mean, probably just fly out the window, won't they?
You sure?
Don't worry about it. Just maybe don't tell Alia.
So relieved I could hug you.
I don't think your missus would approve of that. Speak of the devil, see you later.
See ya.
What did she want?
Nothing. You not having a coffee?
Oh, no, I don't feel too good.
Why? What's up?
I don't know, I've just been feeling a bit off all day.
Right. I've got a hot date with the library. Do you know that it's only open for 3 days out of the week now? I have to make the most of that. Doing the application for my MA.
Before you go,
Huh?
well, it's just, I'm not feeling too good.
Sorry to hear that.
And, well...
Wait, I can do that. I can do that. If you're not feeling well, you should be sat down. Go on.
Right, that's it. What's in the fridge that you don't want me to see?
Nothing.
Daniel,
What?
I'm not an idiot.
Okay. There's a few tops in the freezer.
A few tops.
There might have been some moths in that bag of vintage clothes that I bought, but it's fine. I've put them in the freezer for 70 hours, so should be all right.
But I opened that bag in the factory.
I know, but I bet only a few of them got out. Nothing to worry about. And plus, I spoke to Carla about it. She said it'd be fine.
What? Are you actually joking me? I best get over there and check, and you better come with me.
So how comes Kirk has a key for this place? I didn't think he was management.
Oh, no, and I don't care. Just be grateful that he's got us in. I hate killing stuff.
What are you doing?
Us. Oh, well...
Yeah, and if you could make it quick. I've got a meeting with Hanlon this morning. I need to do my prep. Oh, just tell me why you're hitting the wall with magazines.
Do you know, there's over 2,500 different types of moth in the UK alone?
No, I didn't, actually.
I tell you no lies, missy. And when I say types, I mean species. Can you imagine that? Sometimes I try to, and it just overwhelms me. I have to be careful, obviously. Heavy traffic, marriage guidance.
Anyway...
My wife says I'm moth mad.
If you could try and get a move
And I
on.
say to her, so what? You're obsessed with Daniel O'Donnell, you daft bint. Nobody's perfect.
It's just I've got a really important meeting in 10 minutes.
And then she brings up Beth Gellert, 2003, when I went to her fancy dress party as one.
One what?
Moth. Got a lot of compliments on my knees that night. Just saying.
Oh, hey, Mr. Hanlon. Ah, you've arrived early. Excellent.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes, aren't you?
Would you like to come through to the office?
After you.
Blimey. Curve and a wheelie, that one, isn't he? Like them blokes in the paper, hands everywhere.
I don't remember him being like that.
Roaming hands and Russian fingers.
That means going through a midlife crisis.
Do you know what? I think I've been bitten.
Moths don't bite people.
Wheelie or no wheelie, I hate pervs.
Me too.
Sorry about that, Mr. Hanlon. Can I get you a coffee or a tea?
Oh, no, no, thanks. I'll be tinkling all the way home on the motorway if I so much as sniff a cup of the brown stuff.
Of course, no problem.
You know, this must be the only factory in the northwest that's run by two nubile smashers.
Right. Let's get down to business.
Yes. Would you like to see our bras, Mr. Hanlon?
Well, there's an offer I can't refuse.
Hope you approve.
Well, these are nice.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Nice bit of cuppage.
We're very pleased with them.
Hang on, there's a hole in this one.
Is there?
And this one. And it's a dodgy batch.
Really?
Afraid so.
Would you mind filling in an appraisal form for me, boss? I'll be back in a week to check you're completely pest-free.
Ugh. Do not like that Hanlon. Well, nobody likes that Hanlon. Oh, he's a dinosaur. That's an insult to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
This isn't a drop-in centre, you know.
I'm sorry. Do we need a visitor slip?
Not a prison. Innit?
I'm sorry, Elliot.
Oh, well, a fat lot of help that is. We lost a massive client today because of your stupidity. Is everything okay?
I beg your pardon?
You heard.
He didn't realise how serious it was, right? And Carla said not to worry.
Look, come on, let's just go back in. Oh, Carla, was it? I thought she'd have something to do with it. You lot all out to get me or something?
Alia.
Have you heard yourself?
Daniel.
What? No, she didn't have to put up with the likes of this.
Daniel.
In fact, she was going to quit in a few weeks when we start our new business.
Oh, something to do with moths, is it?
But if you're going to be rude, she might as well quit now. Come on.
What did you say that for?
Sinead, are you leaving,
Come
babe?
on. You're better than this. Are you okay?
Thought you were going to the library.
Why are you being so mean?
Why do you think?
Because I handed your notice in for you.
Well spotted! Give the boy a coconut.
You were going to leave anyway.
Was I?
Well, yeah, you said you were.
Yeah, well, maybe I've changed my mind. Because maybe things are a little bit different now.
In what way?
I think I might be pregnant. We've been here before.
That won't happen this time.
Should I just do it?
As opposed to what? Suppose we could just sit here all afternoon staring at the packet.
I quite like staring at the packet. Means I might be pregnant.
So you do want to be?
Whereas if I'd actually do it,
This is true.
there's only one way to find out.
It isn't staring at the packet. No good.
It was negative.
All right. Never mind.
Maybe it were for the best. We are about to launch a vintage clothing empire. A baby's the last thing we need.
Who would have coped?
And your MA.
People have studied with babies.
You really are disappointed, aren't you?
Of course I am. Wait a minute.
What?
Is this the old driving test trick?
What trick's that?
You're pregnant, aren't you? Aren't you? You're pregnant, aren't you? Oh my God! Pregnant! I'm sure that we're too soon for this. It's barely moving.
Right, we'll give it a little shimmy there. Get it going.
Wouldn't that be cheating?
I'm so glad you're on board, you know.
Hey, that was a risky stunt that you pulled earlier. What would you have done if I'd have punched the air with relief?
I didn't really think that far ahead. But you are doing your masters, whatever happens.
If anyone will have me.
I don't think we should open the shop right now, though.
Oh, swinging back and forth like a pendulum.
It'd be too stressful. I mean, what would we do when the baby arrives? I'd have no maternity pay, would I?
Well, I can man the shop.
You'll be studying.
Yeah, I could do both. It's not like I'm going to be rushed off my feet. I can sell the odd sheepskin coat in between essays.
There'd be more to it than that. Who'd source all the stock, keep an eye on the books?
Now it's swinging round and round. We'd sell books.
The account.
Oh.
It's a big undertaking. There'd be more to it than selling paisley shirts.
Well, in that case, maybe you were a bit hasty this morning.
Me?
All right, maybe I was a bit hasty this morning. Although, thinking about it, technically, if I resigned on your behalf, have you resigned at all?
I can't believe the cheek of it.
Look, I had no right to resign on Sinead's behalf. I'm not even sure that it's legal.
Well, she didn't seem to mind, so I accepted her resignation, whoever tendered it.
It was all my fault.
We've had to get rid of an entire batch.
Sinead did nothing wrong.
We're days and days behind.
Right, so you'll need your best machinist.
Oh, don't push your luck.
I'll do overtime for nothing.
Why the big U-turn? You stormed out of here, what, 5 hours ago? You didn't need me. You were going to set up your own shop. You were on the verge of a big success.
Our circumstances have changed.
What, in that time?
Yeah.
Changed how?
Rent. It's gone up, so we're going to put the shop on the back burner.
Oh, put your stock on the back burner too.
She's very funny.
We will not bring another moth into this factory ever again. And that's a promise.
Not even for a quick look round.
Will you?
Oh.
All right, OK, let me make a few phone calls, but I've already put the feelers out for agency staff.
Take all the time you need.
I'm not making any promises.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. Sinead!
You check it.
I can't. I've got suds all over my hands.
Oh.
What she said?
We can start first thing tomorrow.
Hey, sanity prevails. What are you putting?
Thanks, one case. She has been good about it. You've got to admit, we did contaminate a factory.
So we're right back where we started then.
In a roundabout way.
We should tell Brian and Kathy about the shop.
Oh, yeah, they'll be well chuffed.
What a difference a day makes, eh?
What do you think your dad will say?
About the moths?
The baby.
Nothing if he's got any sense.
So long as you do your masters, I think he'll be all right.
His opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I still worry, though.
He isn't Melvin Bragg, right? He's a moderately well-read know-it-all who lives down the road. Every time that I think about the things that he said to you...
Don't. Just don't think about it.
No. Mistakes were made. But it'll be different this time. I'll get my MA and then get a job doing who knows what. And in time, you'll open a shop and we'll be happy.
You're so good at talking. All the things you said to me.
It's gonna be a very lucky baby.
A very lucky mum.
Hey, I've had an idea. Why don't I stay? It's only going to get busier and I could do with the overtime.
I'm sorry, Sean, but I can't afford it. Not if we're going to pay Toya back. A good landlady always balances her books. Can we tempt you, Daniel?
I didn't realise that the Rovers had Instagram.
Oh, yeah, Henry is a whiz at all that stuff. And it's 2 for 1 if you follow us online. Why don't you give Sinead a shout?
Now, she's working, but I'm drinking for 2.
Oh, yeah? Something to celebrate?
It's Friday, and I'm alive. You're only just, by the looks of it.
Oh, well, once they got my wages, they soon lost interest.
Sorry.
Don't suppose you could lend me a fiver, could you?
Oh, no, mate, you wouldn't believe it. These 2 drinks are literally my last penny. Who carries cash these days, eh? Wasn't a fair fight, and then they took off with his wages.
Where were this?
My mother's mother? Well, she had a cottage in the Highlands. We'd see reindeer, goats, red foxes, well, you name it.
Wow.
Hey, Joseph. You having a good day?
Awesome.
I could get used to this.
Well, how do you feel about making it more permanent? Like, after school and in the holidays?
Except at Christmas, because you're busy at Christmas.
Brian, sorry. You and Kathy still interested in the shop? Only Sinead and I have had a bit of a rethink, and, well, it's yours if you want to rent it off us.
I wish you'd changed these cards. That bed's been gone for over a month. I don't know why I bother.
Sean? Daniel told me you got mugged and took all your wages.
What? I didn't know they'd taken your wages. That's terrible.
If you give me your incident number, I'll chase up for you.
No, it's fine. The boys in blue, they've got plenty on their plates.
No, go on. Go on. These scumbags, they need sorting out.
No, it's fine. I'm over it. Spilt milk and all that.
No, there should be zero tolerance for stuff like this. Look, it's no bother, I'll chase it up.
Like I've said, even if you were a proper copper, then there's no chance of you catching these scumbags. They have gone, and so has my money. So if you don't mind, just leave it.
We should celebrate tonight.
Yeah, let's get a takeaway somewhere.
Well, I was sort of thinking that maybe we could go to bed early with a bottle of wine.
I can't drink, remember? And anyway, what use would you be after a whole bottle of wine? You're already drunk on Gemma Zooby Doobies.
I'm not drunk. I'm just pleasantly inebriated. I don't know what she puts in them, but I reckon that it's an aphrodisiac.
Just coming to see you. It's about the shop.
Oh, can we maybe sort the details out tomorrow? Only we've got plans.
The thing is, much as I appreciate your offer, we've decided not to take it.
What? No, look, if it's about the rent, then I'm sure...
No, it's not that. No. I've accepted Chesney's offer. But thanks, anyway.
There you go.
Put another double in there, please, Leanne.
Has he been in here all morning?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cheers.
Adam, don't you think you should get something to eat?
You really are a killjoy, aren't you?
No, not really. I've got work.
Can't you pull a sickie? Promised Kate that we'd make it a good day for Rana.
No, I can't. Besides, you lot are all drinking, and I'm going to be the only one who's stone cold sober. It's a bit...
Hey, thank you. About time.
Sorry, she had to change 3 times.
Twice, actually. And then I put the first top back on.
So technically.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you're not drinking?
No, I've got to get back to work in a bit.
Oh, unfortunately, the same thing can't be said for Adam.
I thought you might be holding up the fort.
No,
Not a happy bunny, then?
not since Eva left, if I'm honest.
It's like we're stuck with the shop then.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're going to be able to manage working there and doing your MA?
Oh, actually, I meant to tell you.
What?
I didn't get onto the MA. I found out yesterday.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I think I was embarrassed.
Well, does this mean that it's the end, or...?
Oh, no. I can reapply again next year. I think I almost got on. It was just full. Anyway, look on the bright side. At least this way I can throw myself into the shop.
Hey, have you got a minute? Only, you said you'd be doing alterations as well as selling stuff when you open the shop.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I was wondering if you could take this in for me and stitch the lining where it's torn. Cheeky of me, I know, but thought if it brings a bit of business your way.
Yeah, let me have a look.
Right, so it's a couple of inches too big round the waist. Oh, that's the tear there, see?
Yeah, I can do, I suppose.
And to be an even bigger nuisance, I need it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, for a vow renewal ceremony I'm going to. Will that be a problem?
The thing is, I'm going to need a better machine. My one at home might snag this.
Oh.
Can't you do it under the wire at work?
Just leave it with me. I'll manage somehow.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks ever so. Bye.
Am I doing the right thing, or...?
Well, if we are going to be stuck with the shop, might as well make the most of it.
Yeah.
Oh, what have you got there?
Oh,
Something you shouldn't have.
no.
Good.
Ah, hi. So it's your first date?
Sinead, what's that?
It's just a coat that needs a quick alteration.
Oh, is it? Why don't you get back to what I pay you to do? Stay behind at lunch, because I want to wear with you.
Are you prepared to do that? Just walk away if she goes on this trip?
Michelle told me to be more understanding yesterday. Now, Rona's asking for a passport.
Do you want my advice?
Go on.
I don't think that you can make Rana choose between you and her mum.
Just try to abduct her.
Yeah. But do you think she'd try and do it again? Rana's dad's just died, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Mother's all she's got left now. She doesn't want to lose her.
She's prepared to lose me, though.
Yeah, but come on. It's only because you've given her this ultimatum. She didn't ask for that. She wants to have both of you. She gave up a marriage as well for you, don't forget. And she's gone against her faith. That's how much she cares for you. I'd think really hard before I threw that away.
Please, you take it.
No, I did the last one. You'll go.
Fine, I'm going.
Your computer expertise again. Yeah, printer's playing up. Just 1 second. So, how long have you been moonlighting without asking my permission?
I haven't.
No, and you won't be doing it again either. How do you think you were going to get away with it?
I don't know.
Right. Well, Sinead, I'm docking you a morning's pay, and if I catch you...
Sorry, Mrs. Connor, I'm not feeling too well.
Oh, how convenient. Hang on, is this for real?
Please, will you ring Daniel? He rang me a couple of minutes ago from the bistro.
Just take it easy, sit down, deep breaths. Sinead, he's not picking up.
Please, can you take me to him?
Just sit down for a minute, okay? I can't leave the building, all right? I promised Peter that I wouldn't take my eyes off Simon.
I'll be fine. What's the worst can happen? I'll be gone a couple of minutes. Let me in.
Please, Mrs. Connor, I need to be with him.
Okay, listen, do not answer that door to anybody but me or your dad, all right?
I won't, don't worry.
It won't be a minute. 1, 2, okay. Sinead is sweating. How's your vision? I need to book an appointment at the doctor's, yeah?
Women.
We know you're in there, Simon. And we know you're alone too. We've been watching. So you better open this door. Open this door! Or break it down and we'll come and get you.
So can I leave it with you now?
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed your call. My phone was on mute for some reason.
Have you had these kind of turns before?
No.
Okay, listen, I've got to go. Oh. Simon? Do not open that door! Si, just hold on, I'll be right with you.
Hey.
Si?
What's wrong?
Still there? I've locked him in the factory.
Where's Simon?
Tyler's after him.
What? On his own?
Just for 5 minutes,
Promise him
all right?
to look after him.
I know. Si, you there? Peter.
It's okay.
Oh, my God.
It's okay, it's okay. It's pain. It's a pain. Sorry.
Sorry.
Ah. Just get the door.
Oh, okay. Si!
Simon, where are you?
Si!
Dad? Dad?
Thank God. Are you okay?
Yes.
Well, no, it's all right. He shot me with a paint gun, okay? Did he hurt you?
No, have they gone?
Yeah, he's okay. He's fine.
You're okay.
What is it? Next time it'll be a real bullet.
It's okay. Fine.
You sure you're feeling up to this?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Take a seat then, take the weight off.
Second thoughts. Do you mind if we just go to Rovers?
Because of that?
I just feel dead awkward because she called me earlier.
All right, okay, stay here. I'll go use my many charms to smooth the waters.
No! Oh, do please join me.
I'll make this quick. I came here for you. When I get on with my life, I want you with me.
What?
Ocean's 11. The bit where George Clooney goes up to Julia Roberts in the restaurant.
What, and you're George Clooney?
Well, I'm not Julia Roberts, am I? You done something to your hair? It looks good.
Daniel, what do you want?
Is that a bit too obvious?
Yes.
It's about the whole jacket thing earlier. Sinead feels terrible.
Oh, save your breath. It's forgotten already.
Really?
Really?
Oh, right, okay then. Well, in that case, is there any chance you could get away with it a bit more regularly?
What?
But just use one of your machines after work. It's only for a few hours.
You've got a nerve. What do I get out of it?
Honestly, nothing. Well, except my eternal gratitude.
Ah, at least you're honest. I'm a fool to myself. But... Yes, go on then. But only because I don't want to argue with anybody else today.
Thank you.
Get off me.
You definitely up to this?
Said so, didn't I?
Can I get you a glass of water?
No. Now stop pestering, will you? I'll never get this done.
Right.
Are you seriously telling me they just throw this lot away? There's loads of good stuff here.
Like what?
These? This?
A pair of knickers with one leg hole, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Still, must be something you could use them for.
We can't just help ourselves, you know.
Why not?
Oh, let me think. Because Carla will rip my head off.
Relax. Got her eating out of the palm of my hand.
I know. I saw you earlier.
Oh, my God. You're jealous.
Yep. That's exactly what I am.
Just because me and Carla had a very steamy affair in the not-so-distant...
Hey, watch it. Unless you want me to stitch your mouth shut while I'm at it.
We're just mates, OK? I'm in the friend zone.
Still, I still think we should ask her first.
Relax, will you? She'll be fine with it. Now stop yakking. Get on with your work.
Oh, it's such a lovely idea, wedding vow renewals.
Still can't believe you're going.
No, me neither.
Why not?
Well, for starters, when you were invited, you and Deb were still together. You were his +1.
Says Gina on the invite. Are you just going to wind him up?
Or are you secretly hoping to get him sozzled and then you can seduce him?
I'm going because I was invited.
And what about Jack's coming home party?
I'll go to that as well.
I could always check upstairs, Mrs. Connor.
Or we could always just hear it from the horse's mouth. Sinead.
Yeah?
Did you steal my offcuts of pink silk? I saw Kathy's jacket today.
Yeah, I did. Daniel thought it'd be okay.
Why would Daniel think it would be all right?
Probably because you used to have sex with him. Oh, get that to pack in.
Look, I'm really sorry, Mrs. Connor. We just didn't think you wanted it.
You stole my material, Sinead. Do you know what? There's nothing that gets on my wick more than somebody taking advantage.
I never meant to, honest.
Yeah, well, you can make up for it by doing overtime. And consider this a verbal warning. And if you pull any more stunts, you get a written one. All right?
Yes, Mrs. Connor.
This Tyler lad, he sounds like a right piece of work. No, good for Simon for sticking up for himself.
Wasn't it Simon who mugged poor Audrey, broke her arm?
Who told you that?
You're it all behind the spell.
Simon just fell in with the wrong crowd.
You hear a lot about this wrong crowd people fall in with as well. You never meet anybody from the wrong crowd itself, though.
Oh, here he is. The great silk thief.
Carla.
Did you hear about him and Miss Muppet helping himself to my material? Grand larceny, I call it.
I expect he just fell in with the wrong crowd. Red wine?
Well, I shouldn't, but I will.
I need a word.
To what you did, I'd be surprised if you didn't.
I'm sorry.
Well, Just don't take the mickey. I don't like it.
It's a misjudgment, and it was presumptuous, and I'm very sorry. And so Sinead.
Oh. Has she been complaining to you about me giving her overtime, has she?
Yeah. Well, sort of. Yeah. Well, she's more angry with me.
Well, I'm not surprised. From what I can work out, it was your fault.
Just don't take it out on her, eh?
Well, you don't work for me. She's the only one I can't take it out on anyway. It's only a bit of overtime. It's not like I'm making a parade around the street in a funny hat, is it?
She wouldn't usually mind about the overtime. You know what a grafter she is. Please, don't tell anyone.
What?
She's pregnant.
Oh. Hey, Si, how's it go today?
Badly. He got a youth rehabilitation order, so he's probably home by now.
Basically a slap on the wrist.
Yes, but at least we know if Tyler steps out of line again, they'll come down on him like a ton of bricks.
I'm not stopping him from coming down on me like a ton of bricks.
Si, listen, this whole court thing will have put the fear of God in him.
Oh, and what do you know about it? This is all your fault, forcing him to testify in the first place.
Hey, Leanne, he did the right thing. It's not my fault the justice system doesn't work.
He put himself in the firing line because of you. Oh, come on.
Where you going?
We're going to Royce for our dinner, if that's all right with you, or if you got some good advice about that and all.
Why is everything my fault?
Do you even have to ask?
You got anything to add?
No, I'm good.
So, this is all gonna be you soon?
Nah, my kid's gonna be an absolute angel.
Oh, sweet, naive, sweet, sweet Daniel. Don't go changing, will you?
You know, I'm not sure I could have wanted to.
No. So I'll go easy on Sinead, as long as you pair stop taking the mickey out of me.
Promise.
Right, I've got a meeting to get to, but I'll let her know she's off the hook with the overtime, all right?
All right, thanks, Carla.
Right. What are we gonna do with you?
Round two.
Round two. No chance.
Yeah.
See you later, we'll see you, Donna.
Oh, all right.
See you in a bit. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I did, and you can drop the attitude, no?
Me drop the attitude? You've got some brass neck, you.
Hey?
I saw you earlier, coming out with the rovers all over Daniel.
Oh, sit down, Sinead.
And stop bossing me about and all.
I am your boss.
Yeah, well, then I quit. And I want you to keep your hands off my bloke.
You're not quitting, you silly girl. Now, listen, I was talking to Daniel because he begged me to not give you a hard time over the material.
You kissed him.
I kissed flaming everybody. Stop getting your knickers in a twist and sit down. I said I wouldn't say anything, but this level of hysteria obviously needs honesty. Daniel told me about you being pregnant. And had I known that, I would never have come down on you so hard. Well, you gonna say anything, or are you gonna sit there making me feel awkward?
I think I'm bleeding. I can't lose this baby. Me and Daniel have been pregnant before.
Sinead, you heard the midwife, okay? You're fine. The baby is fine.
Then why does she want to do more tests?
Belt and braces, love. We've got to be grateful to them for that, right? Here.
I'm so sorry. I left my phone on charge while I went and took Eccles out for a walk.
Calm down.
Everything's all right. Everything's all right. It's just waiting to see if she needs more blood tests.
Is everything okay? What happened?
I was spotting. Bleeding a bit.
What?
And the midwife said that it's not unusual at this point in the pregnancy.
The midwife also said there's nothing to worry about. The blood tests are just precaution. And since this is a girlfriend-boyfriend kind of moment, I'll get back to the factory.
I should have been there with you. Thank God you were, Carla.
Oh, she's been great.
Oh, I'd do it for any of my girls.
We're grateful.
This doesn't mean your godmother or outlaw.
I'm not sure that's my bag anyway. Let me know when you get on. Okay, thanks.
I'm so glad that you're okay. You and the baby.
Oh, I could get used to this.
You should be so lucky. As soon as that sprog pops out, I'm not touching a foot ever again.
So, I've got a confession.
Go on.
I saw Carla kissing you outside the Rovers. And I went off at her. Quit my job and everything.
She kisses everyone.
Yeah, I know. I was just jealous and daft and hormonal.
Oh, that must have looked terrible. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's my fault. Oh. How does she do it, eh? Mrs. Connor. She can be a right cow one minute and then Wonder Woman the next.
Yeah, she's great to have in your corner. She's not so good to have in the opposite one.
Anyway, that's enough about her. I just want to think about us tonight.
All we have to do is take care of each other. And this little one. And that's what we're going to do. That you're up to working.
The spotting's stopped now, and you know what the midwife said. Everything is fine.
Well, okay. But promise me that you'll ring if anything happens.
I will. Don't worry.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Has Carl been making you do overtime?
What? No, I just wanted to finish what I started. What are you doing here anyway?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd walk you home.
You don't need to walk me home, you know.
Well, I'm here now.
You know what? I'm bored of staying in. Auntie Beth and Cook are going to the pub. Why don't we join them?
Shouldn't you rest?
Will you stop treating me like an invalid? Right, you're going to the pub, and I'll go pick up my magazine and I'll go home and get changed.
Well, why don't I just come with you?
Because you'd probably lock me in. Go!
I've seen it with my own eyes. I know what shape it is.
No, you only think that because of how big it is.
All we're saying is, how do you know the world ain't flat?
We have photographs.
What are the ones of the Loch Ness Monster?
All right, fair point. Well made, yes. Images can be manipulated.
Can they?
There are all kinds of experiments that prove that the Earth's round.
Like what?
I don't know exactly. I'm not a scientist.
So basically, you just believe whatever you're told.
Johnny, help me out, please.
No. You're on your own. If your lager's flat, I'm your man. You lot can sort out the planet.
Suppose we'll never know.
We will. We do. Dad.
Yeah.
Settle an argument.
Just can't. With Beth and Kirk on this.
Sorry, what?
I believe that the flat Earth proponents are part of an experiment to shine a light on people who accept science as fact without ever checking it out themselves.
Couldn't agree more, Kenneth.
It's good practice to question everything, however widely accepted they are.
So the world is flat?
I cannot believe that I am marrying into this family.
Sinead.
A paramedic? Really? It's not like before, is it?
Oh, this is different. I got a real buzz from helping Roy yesterday. The old me would have done this to impress you, but not anymore. I believe I can do this. Maybe one day you might believe in me too.
But if the world is round, why doesn't all the water fall off?
Good question. What do you think?
Gravity.
Excellent. Johnny, have you got an apple?
Got a lemon.
Perfect.
Sorry.
My family might not be as clever as you, but they're good people.
I know. I really like them. I was just frustrated.
Hey, it's my fault. You haven't seen how much I've been winding him up all night. He had no chance. Of course, we don't think the world's flat. Honestly, don't blame Daniel. Candles are romantic.
It's lunchtime. But do you really think that this contrived liaison's just going to make them fall back into each other's arms?
It worked for you and Sinead.
All right, touche. Secluded table, candles, full-blown romantic lunchtime it is.
Thank you.
Still think this is a good idea?
Clearing the decks. Listen, being around Peter does my head in. Him patching up with Toyah means he's off the table.
Just not sure it's your best ever plan.
See for his plight.
Dad, have you got any shoe polish? Deb's run out and Robert ate scuds.
Well, you say anticlimax. I say bathos. Was there anything that you liked? The title. Oh, yes, of course I've got many more ideas. It's, perhaps a series of stories about the salacious tales of a spirited young hairdresser? Really? Well, yes, I could have one written up by next week. Good, thank you. Bye.
Was that Claudia's idea that you just pitched?
Variation, yeah, inspired by it.
You didn't seem very inspired yesterday.
Look, I just need to get my foot in the door with this new editor, and then I can earn my artistic freedom.
It's just one problem. I've met this new editor. She's a stickler for detail. And you don't know anything about spirited young hairdressers.
Another Ken.
Thank you, but I think I better be off. Oh, on the second thought, Jenny, I'll have the same again, and one for Claudia.
Certainly, what can I get you, Petal?
V&T, please.
Oh, are you two free for the quiz later?
Oh, I'm certainly free, but I'm afraid I'd be no use. Especially if there were any literary questions. Apparently, Spot the Dog is the summit of my reading comprehension.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I don't take criticism very easily, and I put a lot of myself into that story.
Well, that explains why it was pretentious and dull.
I deserve that. Let me make it up to you. I'll cook a veg lasagna tonight. I am truly sorry.
Well, I suppose I am trying to go easy on the red meat.
Fantastic. 6 o'clock?
I'll see you then.
You know, Dad, I was thinking about how you want to write this short story about a hairdresser. Why don't you just invite one round for dinner and then you... Oh, hang on. Isn't that what you were just doing?
Is there anything wrong with doing some research?
Nope. I just want to be there when she realises that she's nothing more than source material.
Well, that's handy, because I need someone to entertain while I cook. So I'll see you and Sinead at 6 o'clock. This is the Italian goat's cheese.
Smells superb.
Well, let's hope it loosens Claudia's tongue. Now, remember, I'm after anecdotes that help me get inside the head of a hairdresser.
I think they prefer the term stylist.
Fun. Stylist. But one who is down on the luck, but determined to fight her way to the top.
Right, so basically Rocky with rollers. Got it. Remind me, why do we have to be here again?
Oh, it's for moral support.
Right, well, don't expect me to eat this pasta. I know you think I'm being paranoid, but I'm not taking any risks with this baby, right?
Right, that'll be a ladyship. Now, remember, this dinner is all about her. Flatter, fawn, and try to appear interested the whole time, right? Okay? How do I look?
Like a manipulative old charmer.
Pasta Capri al formaggio blu.
Yes.
As in the island, Capri.
Most likely, yeah, I assume so. Anyway, if I
Got
might
a very
change...
unusual taste, hasn't it?
It's delicious.
Are you not enjoying it, Sinead?
Oh, I'm just saving the best till last.
I've actually been to Capri, you know.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Back in 1973, I think it was. Oh, I had some adventures on that trip.
Did any of them involve hairdressing? Sorry, I mean styling.
No. I was still a photographer's assistant back then. Oh, I could tell you a story about Sacha Distel.
Who?
Sacha Distel. Terribly famous French singer. With a jaw-dropping voice.
Do you mean jaw?
No, Chook, I mean jaws. If you get my drift.
So, when did you enter the rough and tumble world of hair?
A few years later. Anyway...
I think it was a very...
Look, do you want to hear this story or not?
Of the so-called Big Cat in Bagley, simpler than the outskirts of Marple Bridge.
Be careful out there. Whatever happened to the stray cats? Brian Setsu and his sexy queer. Come on, nip one, pelt one, choppy. Mr. Barlow's the only one on holiday. You're right, you look drained. Is it morning sickness?
I just feel a bit knocked. I've got my scan tomorrow. Is it okay if I...
Yeah, take as much time as you need.
Thank you. I'll make it up.
Don't be daft. Beth, what can I do you for?
I was just getting these.
Because the scissors on your desk are the wrong colour? Is everything okay, babe?
Of course.
Mind your own, Auntie Beth.
What? She was just asking after Daniel.
Cheeky mare, she's had her go on him.
As big as a fat Labrador, give me a large one.
There's been actual sightings. One woman reckoned it looks as big as a miniature pony.
Kirky, enough with the big cat.
Hey, you could be onto something there, Bubble. It could be more than one.
How many times bubbles for the bedroom only?
Sorry, Bubble. I mean Beth. Ty, it's me, the Kirkstall. That big cat's back in Manchester. Ka-ching, ka-ching, bell me.
I love cats, me.
Oh, yeah?
Big cats, small cats, feral cats, fat cats. You know, come to think of it, the only cat I've never warmed to is Cat Dealey.
Right.
Isn't this about OTT?
No, it's common courtesy.
All right, Grandad. What exactly am I apologising for?
For bringing Cormac into their orbit.
You know I don't talk like that.
All right, so jockify it a bit. Just make sure that the word sorry's in there.
Looking a bit rough there, Robert.
Then get to bed.
Very rock and roll.
Cormac's dead.
You what?
How? What happened?
Ryan and Ali found him dead round our place last night. Jokes. I'm sorry for sounding callous, but I'm more concerned about Michelle and the lads.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it would end like this.
But you did know that you were too frightened of his dad to tell him to try the job centre.
Does Ronan know yet?
Why? Are you volunteering to tell him? No, I thought no. Let's be clear here, Adam. You lumbered us with Cormac. You brought this to our door.
Stick the footage online and give a few interviews.
I get that bit. If it exists, but how are you going to track it down? Marple Bridge is miles away.
He does know.
I looked online before. There's been a sighting in Salford.
Oh, all right. What's the plan then, Stan? Saucer of milk and here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Marked down tuna steaks from Fresco.
Satisfied now?
Perfectly, yeah. It's not mad at all. You and Tyrone roaming the mean streets of Manchester, tuna line and camera at the ready in search of some mythical big cat that's going to bring you a fortune.
What's up? Oh, Daniel's just being snidey again.
I'm actually holding back.
People have seen it.
Oh, not the flaming cat.
People see what they want to see.
Right, just leave him alone.
Like, somewhere in Timperley, there's probably a very indulgent cat owner who's overdone it on the dreaming.
Right, will you just shut up?
Okay, sorry.
Kirk can do what he wants, right? He doesn't need the Daniel Osborne seal of approval.
Yeah, you're right, I'm out of order.
Yes, I was over the top. And no, he didn't deserve it.
Well, it was nice of you to defend our Kirky, though.
I just lost it.
Poor Boffin didn't know where to look. Babe, have you been crying? Daniel will be fine. You and him are okay, though, right?
We never met. I love him so much.
Right.
Everything's perfect.
I don't understand, darling.
Pregnant.
Don't you want it?
Yeah. I want it more than anything. We both do. It's like the best news ever.
Oh, your hormones have gone all doolally. I was the same. So was your mum. Daniel will understand.
Thank you, Beth. bleeding.
Well, finding a bit of blood's a shock, but it happens to a lot of women. Let's get you to the docs, eh?
I can't face it.
Come on, there's no time like the present.
I've been bleeding for 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
To a doctor, and Carla made me go to the hospital, and they were dead reassuring. They said as long as the bleeding stops, everything would be fine. Only it hasn't, has it?
Carla knew before me?
Please, Auntie Beth, don't start. It's hard enough as it is.
You need to get to A&E and get this bleeding sorted.
I've got my scan tomorrow, and I'll be seeing the midwife, so I'll talk to her then.
Well, talking's not going to save the baby. You can't just ignore bleeding, Sinead.
Please, Auntie Beth. Everything will be sorted by the morning. So can we just drop it, please?
So upset?
Because sometimes, apparently, I can talk down to people. You know, patronise them. Patronise means...
I'm not that thick.
Sorry. Anyway, listen, mate. Maybe there is an argument to be made for the existence of this big cat. Look at all the fried chicken that gets thrown out at the end of a quiet night at Prima Donna. I bet that stuff could keep a lion alive.
Do lions like KFC? Don't worry. No need to humour me. I know you don't believe me. Just like all that flat earth theory stuff.
I know, but...
I know I'm not as brainy as you, but...
No. Intelligence can be measured in many different ways.
No, it can't. You're either thick or you're brainy. But I do appreciate you trying to humour me. What with us about to become family and all that. Hey, do you know what family is in French? It's family.
Do you know what? I actually really love all your brilliant conspiracy theories.
Really? Blimey. I've loads more where they came from. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, mate.
I'm so giddy.
You deserve it, mate.
Hey, have you heard my conspiracy theory about Lord Lucas?
Lucan?
No, Lucas.
Oh, right. Go on.
He used to work on the biscuit misshaped stall in Levenshulme Market.
Really?
My mate Fridgehead's convinced.
Amazing.
Do you fancy stalking out the Manchester Cat with me inside and or what?
Yeah, go on then, why not?
Excellent.
How are you feeling now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. Please, we stop going on about it now.
Hey! Well, will you look at this?
We got you some drinks.
Oh, it's our babes.
Did you get us a lemonade?
Yeah. And I've apologised to Kirk for talking down to him.
All right.
We're pals again.
Oh, I love a good bromance. As long as it don't get all broke back. What's it?
And it's not just that. Will you tell him all the lie?
I've asked him to be my best man.
Really?
This is the best week ever. Not only am I going to get a picture of the cat, I'm going to be best man at another of Sinead's weddings. Results.
Okay.
And hopefully this one will go ahead. Touch wood. Do you mind if I go and tell Ty?
Be my guest.
Actually, I need to go powder my nose. 2 ticks.
Do you think you need to go that far?
I want to get on with your family. And you saw how chuffed Kirk was. And, hey, to us. And to tomorrow's scam.